Okay, here we go. Quiz 1 review packet. Let's get started. Find the midpoints between 2 points. All right, so remember, midpoint is when you add your x values and divide by 2, and then add your y values and divide by 2. So to find the midpoint, add my x values. So x1 is 4 plus 28 over 2. And then y is 6 plus 13 over 2. Well, 4 plus 28 is 32 over 2. 6 plus 13 is 19 over 2, which ends up 32 over 2 is 16. 19 over 2 is 9.5. Decimals are answers. Decimals are numbers. Don't you forget it. All right. Distance formula. Distance equals the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Okay. So, knowing that, but again, the reason the same points, look at that, x1, y1, x2, y2. Square root x2 is 28 minus 4 squared plus 13, looks like negative, minus 6 squared. 28 minus 4, 24 squared plus 13 minus 6, 7 squared. 7. All right. So distance equals 24, which squared is 576. 7 squared is 49. So that's 625. Square of 625, there is a square root of 625. It's 25. Wow, that's pretty neat. So cool. Let's keep going. Find distance between these 2 points. All right, so I'm going to use the same formula. I'm not going to write down this time. I'm just going to go for it. D equals square root x2, 3 minus negative 3 squared plus 5 minus 2 squared. Remember, when I subtract a negative, that's one big plus. All right. 3 minus 3. 3 plus 3, excuse me, is 6. 5 minus 2 is 3. So that's what? 36 plus 9, which is 45. Okay, 45 is not a perfect square, so that means I need to simplify 45. 45 is 9 and 5, so D equals 3 radical 5. Last one, since it has to do with midpoints, and I'll pause here. All right. A is the midpoint of SD, so that tells me that these 2 segments are congruent. Remember, I always say to label your picture, 12x minus 5 and what, 6x plus 25. Remember, when we say the word, when we see the word, what are these tick marks mean? It means congruent. Another word for congruent is equal. So I'll set these 2 expressions equal to each other. Solve for x. Move the 6 over, and then move the 5 over. To get 6x equals 30, so x equals 5. But wait, there's more. I got to find SD. SD, now there is no equation for SD. It's the entire segment. So what I can do is I can just find SA. So SA equals what? 12 times 5 minus 5. 12 times 5 is 60. 60 minus 5 is 55. So that means AD is also 55. So that means SD equals 110. All right, I'll pause it there.